I don't know how Dane does this. I think he starts at the wide.
He does start at the wide. Yeah.
And then he goes to whoever happens to be talking, which would be me right now.
It's a skill
that
you're going to have to learn.
I'll need to remap these buttons. Literally, it's like a game.
A gamer mouse, like a World of Warcraft mouse.
Yeah, I'll lean back like this. I'll have like one of those. I really wanted to get one of those game controllers when I was younger because I could not figure out how people reached the buttons on their keyboard. The keys on their keyboard that were like really far away.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it needs to be like a glove or something like that.
Glove.
And there was one, I forget what it was called. I bought it and I never used it because it was just fucking
Wait, it was a glove?
It wasn't a glove per se, but imagine like a little mound that you put your hand on.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I just realized it was lingering on me for so long. I'll figure this out.
Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, Dane is no longer with us.
We killed Dane. We killed him.
No, we moved to our house for the podcast, and Dane was like, I'm not fucking commuting to your house.
Yeah.
Which valid. That's fair. So we have to learn how to live switch on our own. We've also set this up. Oh man, it's gonna be hard. I'm out of breath. I'm not even doing it.
You can see our nasty legs now.
True.
Although my legs look muscular in this moment.
Well, you do have very muscular legs.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do something on this wall. Well, the lighting will be better. Everything is temporary.
We're not going to be holding the mics. We're doing this, just so you know, we've been sitting here for like an hour while Ian was like messing with everything. And Merlin has been like up in his crate. He's missing his dinner time.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's okay. But Anisa's hella neurotic about Merlin.
Yes,
if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, I have.
That's our new puppy.
Really bad neuroticism around Merlin.
Yes.
So.
I have a policy with Merlin that he should be thrown in the pen and he should make himself happy.
Ian has a policy that Merlin should be seen and not heard.
No, actually, I'm okay with hearing him.
I'm not.
I'm very okay with hearing him.
So much anxiety to hear Merlin like going off in the crate.
Yeah.
It makes me feel so bad.
Yeah, you immediately fall victim to the dog's whining, and I'm like,
Ian's a boomer. You're a boomer parent.
It.
Ian's a boomer parent.
Yeah.
You are.
And it works.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, look at you.
What? I wasn't raised by a boomer.
You keep saying this, that you're... Wait. There we go.
No, I don't keep saying that.
You keep saying that our parents are a Gen X.
They are.
They are not Gen X.
They're Gen X.
Read a dictionary.
Huh?
Read it.
Okay, wait. They're 61, something like that right now, my parents. That's not a boomer.
You?
I like how we're like pausing and waiting for you. We're like waiting for you to...
Yeah, it's very not at all
natural.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. I'm already doing so much. You need to be accurate in the things you say because I can't like correct you on the podcast and change the cameras.
Our parents are on the cusp between Boomer and Gen X, but they're on the cusp just like how like my younger siblings are on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial, but they're millennials.
Mm-hmm.
They're right on the cusp, but they're millennials. Our parents are Gen X. They're old. They're elder Gen X.
I have an uncle that's Gen X. Okay. And he's probably like 5 years younger than my father.
When were your parents born?
I don't know, like in the 60s?
61?
Probably.
I think my parents were born in like 61.
Oh, by the way, guys. Wild cherry Pepsi. My God.
Hold on.
This is a big can.
When were...
Do I need to switch the camera over to you? I was trying to be subtle about it.
Wait, hold on. When were boomers born? I feel like Nick Avocado when he's like, "Give me Travis Scooter."
Yeah.
Okay. Here we... Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Wrong yet again.
No, wait. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
oops. Oh, sucks to be wrong.
Aw. Aw. Yeah. Okay, so they are on the cusp, but between mid 1946 and mid 1964. So they're like,
Okay.
they're right there,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, large swath of time.
There's a lot of older people who aren't boomers.
Yeah.
And our parents are like, right.
But you gotta acknowledge that the reason that they're called boomers is specifically that period of
baby
boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but 1961 is very far from when the war ended.
Wasn't it? Wait.
Because that's why the boom happened.
I think the boom happened because of Woodstock and they were fucking.
No, no, it was the war. It was the war ended. And so everybody was like, now we can have kids. Why? Woodstock.
Am I mixing that up?
Why would they? What? No.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of drugs and they were fucking. And that's oh wait, no, that happens later on. Wait, no, it's the children of baby boomers, maybe?
Gen X's, maybe, were created.
Okay, we're getting way ahead of ourselves.
The point is
some announcements.
Okay,
No, go ahead.
I just want to say also we're gonna have arms for the mics. We're not gonna be holding these mics.
Yeah, it's very ridiculous. Yeah. Everything's shit right now, so don't get mad at us. We're figuring it out.
Yeah,
it takes time.
Look at that.
Yeah,
it's from the Czech
Republic.
Yeah, no, Czechoslovakia.
Okay, so I mean, obviously the set is going to be different. I think eventually it would be nice to have Dane in here or fucking someone, a dog at the helm.
A dog live switching.
Yeah.
We should train Merlin to live switch.
At least just sit in the chair and look cute.
Okay, so I think good strategy.
Yeah.
If you want to turn your brain off, just go to the wide.
True. Yeah, I've been learning that slowly. I just need to remap my buttons. Oops. I need to remap my buttons. Okay, what? Respond? Oh, wait.
True.
Respond?
Oh, true.
Yes.
Wait, go back to me. True.
Nice. Nice. Okay, sorry, guys. Okay, so I just got back from Australia. And I don't know, I had a good time and there's a lot to talk about. But, I don't want to take all the spotlight.
Well, also might save that for the Bogcast.
Oh, true. I mean, I'll go into greater detail on the Bog. But we will start from the beginning.
Huh? Of what? Our relationship? Your birth?
I flew to Australia, and let me just say, I don't know. Sometimes I need to learn things the hard way. This time I had to learn that you don't want to have separate reservations or separate bookings. So what I did was I booked, initially because these flights were cheap, I was getting like a good deal. I booked flights out of LAX to Australia.
Sorry, I hate to ruin your story, but
go ahead.
I just find it so funny that I feel like we never learn our lesson with booking things cheap because I always think about the Airbnb situation.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta flirt with danger to figure out.
When me and Ian first started dating, we wanted to find cheap Airbnbs, and the Airbnbs we wound up with, one of them, the person they were living in there while we were staying, and they didn't. Yeah, we didn't really know.
So it was
that.
A room.
Yeah.
And they didn't disclose that. Or it was, but it was a little bit hidden. It wasn't on the front of the...
Yeah. And then the second place, listing. We went and booked another place for cheap, and it was a pool house, but the lady was literally...
Yeah.
In a psychotic...
She's knocking at the door, basically saying hey, is everything all right in here?
She accused me of being a hacker.
Yeah.
She was literally in she was in an episode or something. And she also gave us a frisky blanket.
Yeah.
To have sex on.
Yep.
So anyways.
We'll get to that another day.
I just find it funny that we have been through this.
Yeah.
Times, 'cause that's not the only time. But you're yeah, the discount.
I mean, it's not even necessary. Like, I could have probably put in more work. I just thought, like, this thing, it was like a 24-hour sale or something like that. So I really wanted to get on it.
I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, separate bookings, LA to Melbourne, Melbourne to LA, round trip. But I needed to get flights from the Seattle to the LA part. So my Seattle flight was fucking like hella delayed. It ended up like working out, but I was stressing the whole like flight down to LA. I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna make it. What's gonna happen? I literally I brought up like 5 different LAX maps on my phone, trying to like strategize. I was like zooming in and I was like marking like what route to take on my phone. So when I deboard the plane, I could get there quick. Unfortunately, all that was for like, it was fucking like not worth it because I had like an hour to spare, I think.
Yeah.
But also, I needed to get my bag at the carousel anyway. So I needed to wait around for like 20 minutes for that bag. Stupid.
There's also the second flight you had was like the scary one.
When I was coming back home?
Oh, no, I thought it was when you were going.
No, that's the one I was coming back home. So what Anissa's referring to, I should have... Say that again?
No.
So yeah, when I was coming back home, I don't know, man. Like, it's a shitty time to fly right now because there's so many like little Boeing problems happening constantly. Apparently,
it's specifically with United. United is the...
You specifically United Boeing planes? Oh, that's just like an extra level of shit.
Yeah, apparently it's like maybe more to do with United's like checking of things than it is. I mean, Boeing. Yeah. I'm not here to slob on the knob of Boeing. I think Boeing is ass, but like apparently the extra layer is like United Boeing flights seem to be the...
You know what? That makes a lot of sense because when you think about like things going wrong, it is a lot of like, oh, I didn't do my job, and hey, I also didn't do my job.
Yeah, it's the two in a row.
You need more checks and balances, and at least if the airline is like, all right, we're diligent, then less fuck ups.
Yeah,
with Boeing fuck ups being concrete.
But so it was your flight home where the AC was leaking on you.
Yes. So on the flight home, the block of seats that I was in, they basically came by and said, hey, you have no in-seat power on these seats, so you can't charge your phones. Hey, and also there's going to be no in-flight entertainment for you.
That's insane.
So have fun on this 15-hour flight. I was kind of good because my phone was pretty well charged and I wanted to sleep anyway. But this fucking Australian couple in front of me, they were losing the plot. They were like scheming as the like flight attendant would walk away. They'd be like, what are we going to do about this? I better get a refund and all this sort of shit. And I'm just sitting there just like, oh my God, can we please take off? Because this was obviously like before, they even started the engines. They were like, we got to figure this out. So they assured everyone that, I don't know, they get some shit.
Right.
But I was thinking the whole time, like, is this a sign? Should I get off this Boeing plane because our block doesn't have any power?
And the AC was dripping on you.
Yes. I was confused at first.
Yeah.
But the AC wasn't necessarily dripping on me. The AC was snowing on me.
Oh.
It was building up frost right above my head.
Right.
There's like this weird panel gap right above my seat. And at first I felt some wetness on my head. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then later, as I was like leaned back in my chair, I saw a little fucking frost explode on my leg. And I was like, oh, that's what that wetness was.
The first of winter.
Yeah, the first of winter. And I looked up and I saw it. And I was like, Qantas, I'll kill you.
Huh? We need the red button.
I'll do something bad.
In a video game to you.
Yeah. Well, I could say I could do something bad. I don't need to post-face it within a video game.
Yeah, no, that's true. That plane was delayed because of a temperature gauge problem.
Yeah, it was having issues with the like the outside temperature gauge.
Right.
I think they were good with the inside.
And you missed your flight.
Oh my God, I'm a pig. I was like, oh, thank goodness Dane has switched it over to Anisa so I can fucking scratch my belly. I just left it on myself. Anisa's talking, and I'm scratching my belly. So stupid.
I feel like anyone who makes the argument that this podcast is all about me, I feel like this is a good this is a good Karen podcast because it's just been sitting on me.
Also, Dane's so underrated. You need someone to be on this shit.
I know.
I mean, I'll get better at it.
Well,
but...
Dane said that he like looks to see whose like mouth is open.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can like call it.
Well, it's hard though because I'm so in my I'm so in my zone.
Well, you have to go like and you like yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
That ain't me.
You want me to do it?
Maybe eventually. Yeah. I gotta get an extension cord for this little fucking Steam Deck, Stream Deck, whatever the fuck it's called.
You can do like the wide too. Maybe we'll just do the wide for the whole. I guess
the wide just seemed. This wide is almost comedic to switch.
What?
To this
I
shit.
love it.
I feel like a fucking. I don't know. It feels like a cartoonish cutaway.
What? What?
You look fine, but I feel like maybe it's my posture.
How about you pull a Jordan Peterson and freaking close your legs?
Oh. Well, no, then they're going to call me gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's fine. You can be gay.
Okay.
Look that's a sleigh.
Oh, by the way, man, I don't even need to touch this shit now.
Yeah.
I got this shirt in Australia.
Such a good shirt.
I was thrifting. Shout out Kat and Max. They took me thrifting. Mm-hmm. And
maybe do a zoom in on you.
That's a good call. That's the Joker, baby.
That's the Riddler, baby.
Oh shit, the Riddler. It's the Jim Carrey Riddler, and he's doing this like.
Which is like the best Riddler.
Like
no, he's the best Riddler by far.
Yeah.
That's like the Batman movie for me. Is that one right there?
That Batman movie made you feel a kind of way.
It did, especially Seal's like "Kiss from a Rose on a Grave."
Mm-hmm.
That like and like the music video that.
Let's be real. It excited your loins.
I did have a crush on Jim Carrey as a kid, but I had a crush on a lot of like. I was a weird kid. I had a crush on the Hurricane, which I showed you him, the WWE wrestler.
Freaky.
Yeah, anyone with a mustache, I had a crush on.
Oh, okay. This is perfect, actually. On the flight over to Australia, I watched for the first time ever The Princess Bride. And I wrote notes.
I forgot to ask you about that.
Yes.
So The Princess Bride is one of my favorite movies. I've watched that movie probably like 30 times total. Because as a kid, me and my brother would like obsessively watch it. I love Wesley. I think he's the fucking coolest. And I love the big rat and the eels. When the big rat came on, I felt so scared, but I couldn't look away. And the eels, the sound of the eels, oh, those things are scary.
This is definitely one of those movies that would absolutely be nostalgic for anyone who watched it as a child or at a time in their life.
Also, the grandpa could kind of get it too.
The one telling the story?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's kind of hot.
Yeah, true. Wait a minute. That whole thing kind of was sus.
Horny. Wesley was horny the whole movie.
No,
he's horny with everyone.
No.
Oh, what's sus?
No, sorry. What was sus was it felt like the grandpa was wearing a disguise the whole time. Like a tremendous amount of makeup. Like to the point where it was,
I've never thought of.
Yeah, I should go back and look at it.
Inconceivable.
No, not that guy.
No, I know.
Okay.
Who's the least fuckable in that movie to you?
Okay, we're not at these ridiculous questions. I'm still getting my bearings for the things I want to talk about, okay? You're jumping straight to the most, like...
I think it's Andre.
All right, we're out of things to talk about. Who's fuckable? Be real.
I think it might be Andre the Giant, but he's still very fuckable.
Okay. Firstly, I want to say that I really wanted Dane to be here for this because I think he's seen it, The Princess Bride.
Yeah, it's probably. I'm sure.
And he's obviously a movie head, so I felt like it would have been valuable.
I'm mourning Dane right now.
Whatever. There's a lot of people in the audience who are Dane haters, so this is probably going to be your favorite episode.
Shout out to that one guy who thinks that Dane's a covert psychopath or whatever he said. Sorry. Anyways, so you wanted Dane to be here so you could talk about...
But I will go through the list because I do have a list of things that I just thought were fucking insane. Mm-hmm. But I got to figure out what... Oh, my God.
What the hell?
R.I.P.
This is off the rails.
Okay. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote Cliffs of Insanity. Climbed up this really long rope with just their arms.
Oh my God. That was an amazing scene.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Good in what way, though?
Visually, it made you feel something. It was crazy. He gets to the top of it. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Yeah.
Like, I was at the age where I just thought that was like that was real.
Right. And they did a good job climbing that rope.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think the Cliffs of Insanity were very cool because it was reminiscent to me of a dream.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, that's how you would climb in a dream. Mm-hmm. That's like the setting of a dream, everything about it. You're like, you have some masked, vague creature like following you up. Not that Wesley's a creature, but like,
it's kind of scary.
Just a masked guy following you, and you're
the
just
music.
Like, I don't know
too.
who that was.
The music's so good.
Yeah, the whole thing was creepy, and the fact that they called it the Cliffs of Insanity.
He's so good in that movie.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The drink scene, the poison scene.
Oh yeah,
so good.
Yeah.
When he meets the giant for the first time and he tries to choke him out, he gets on his back.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah. When Wesley.
Yeah, Wesley. Yeah.
I also have on here Inconceivable Guy.
So good.
I had always heard that in a bunch of different contexts. It's like a sound clip that's used everywhere. Inconceivable. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is from.
Yeah.
But I always figured it was like from a cartoon.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got a cartoon.
Well, he's been, I think he's voiced a lot of stuff.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, that was, he definitely said it too much.
No, that's the point. That's the whole point is he says it too much. He's annoying as fuck. It's funny.
Yes, but I think like on the fourth Inconceivable, you're kind of like, oh, you're annoying.
That's the point.
And then you get to the fifth, sixth, seventh Inconceivable, and you're like, oh, I already know that he's annoying.
Yeah.
Now you're disrupting me.
Yep.
Now you're ruining the movie for me.
No, never.
Okay. Well, to each their own.
What did you think of the big rat? Did you like the big rat?
I didn't think much of the big rat. Anisa showed me the big rat because sometimes I'll make a face where I'll be like,
no, stick your tongue out more. Do it. You go like.
Yeah. Okay. What is it? What do
No,
I do?
I don't want to do it again.
Anyway, on occasion I've been known to make a face, and she's like, "Ew, you look like the rat from Princess Bride."
Yeah.
And she showed me on like a shit YouTube video, but yeah, I mean they're freaky. I like the puppetry. I like the kind of clearly humans.
Mixing that with the quicksand.
Yeah.
Is fucked up.
It's very freaky.
Like, fucked up scenario.
I think... Oh, was that not working? Okay, say that again. Fucked up scenario. I'm kidding. It was the forest that fucked me up and was like, this is confusing.
Yeah.
Because it was called, like, the the Forest of Flames or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Or
because they were blowing it, everything
Yes.
blows up.
and it was so random.
Yeah.
It was like random bursts of fire that was very like I don't
Steam.
know.
It was like steam fire. Or no, it was a fire, and it goes. Psh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was almost it was almost like a game where it would like there was an indication that a fire was about to happen. I forget what the forest was called. It was something very direct, like the Forest of Flames.
Yeah, it was some. I can't remember.
Yeah. That was insane. Also, I didn't know Mark Ruffalo was in that movie.
What? When? Oh my God! Is he the prince that dies? The guy that is in the sword fight, who Inigo Montoya fights? Who he's like, you killed my father. Is he the guy who killed his father? What? I can't remember.
Okay, so I actually don't know. I just wrote this as a kind of a meme.
Oh, okay, so it's not him.
He might be in it.
No, he's too young.
The prince character.
Yeah.
I was looking at his face and I was like, "You're fucking Mark Ruffalo."
Is it him?
I don't think it's him. I didn't look it up. I didn't have any internet on the flight.
It's
and I was
been
like,
so
I'll look it up
long.
later. But let me just say, he looked a lot like Mark Ruffalo, and I would, that could just be because we watched
Poor Things.
Poor Thing.
Which,
I was
by
gonna
the
say
way,
Pretty Little Liars, something like that.
Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things
Yeah.
has convinced me that he is the greatest actor of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah, I believe that.
Wow. Okay.
Him and Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie's also. They're pretty.
I have a lot of other moments that I didn't write down, but my last one for The Princess Bride was a quote from a character near the end. They say, "I'm killing myself when we reach the honeymoon suite."
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
They did you like the stretching him out in the tree? When they were stretching him out?
Tree.
They were torturing him?
What? Did I close my eyes during that?
I hope not.
When did
He
that
was like
happen?
in the tree. There's like they're in the tree and they're stretching him
yes.
out.
Wait,
They're torturing him.
you're interpreting that as stretching him out?
That's what they're doing.
They weren't stretching him out.
They were,
That's interesting, though. That's kind of a Mandela effect.
Wait, were they not stretching him out?
No.
I know that they were cleaning him, right?
Yeah.
He's like cleaning him.
Uh-huh.
Did they never like stretch him out? Did they never like cuff him up
No.
and stretch him out?
No.
Is that a false memory?
That's okay. So I know why you think that.
Yeah.
They lay him on a table and he's pinned from like end to end.
Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
medieval torture technique kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not even medieval torture. It's like medieval killing techniques.
Yeah.
You'll see people like tie either end to like horses and run opposite directions.
They'll also just do it on a machine.
Or they'll just,
and they'll crank it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
So-
feel like we need to go to the wide cam to describe these crankings.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. What they
Okay.
did is they were really vague about how he was experiencing like torture or pain. I want to say that
They
it
were
was like,
electrocuting him, maybe.
no, they weren't direct about
Okay.
like what was happening.
Okay.
I want to say that like maybe something was over his chest.
Yeah.
But it was super vague.
Okay.
Like you couldn't tell what the pain was that he was experiencing. And even the knob where it was like fucking they like turned up a knob to 9.
Right.
something like that,
Okay.
for the amount of like
Now
agony
I'm remembering.
that anyway.
Did you like that part?
I did. It was super creepy. Like
Yeah.
a lot of these things were very reminiscent of things that movies that I really like. Like even going down, because it wasn't in the tree. It was like beneath the
It was
tree.
beneath
it was
the
kind of
tree.
in the tree and down. That's what my brain.
That's where they lived.
Yeah, and it was creepy down there, and ratty.
Yeah. I didn't like
And
it.
it felt very like beneath Planet of the Apes kind of thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen
Mole
that.
people.
Mole people kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So that was cool. A lot of really nice things, and they didn't linger on anything too long. It was sick.
Did you like the eels?
Love the eels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eels were cool.
they were freaky. Although during that time, it solidified in my head as soon as the eel thing was happening, we got an in-flight announcement, and they were talking about giving us food or something. And I was like,
now the eels make you hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how you went to Australia to see Max and Chad, and there's like definitely a bunch of people that are interested in that, and instead we're talking about Princess Bride because you watched it.
I'm getting to it. I got a big list of things I gotta go through.
Yeah,
I completely forgot that the Princess Bride was even on here. But it's important. I got to cover it. We're a movie podcast.
We are?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, just a reminder, guys. I don't know what this audio is going to sound like. We're flying by the seat of our pants. There's a lot of equipment that I'm looking at right now, and I don't understand a lick of how any of it works.
Yeah, we're trying. This is definitely going to be the owie episode.
Yeah. But it's going to be funny to look back at and be like, oh, shit, that was jank.
Yep. Rank. Stank.
Yeah. Jacked. Cranked. All right, what else do we got here? Okay, so I guess I'll just jump forward to Australia and some of the notable memes.
Mm-hmm.
Ate a lot of food there.
Yeah, I got a lot of food photos.
Didn't eat a lot of food. It was like basically breakfast and lunch don't exist. And then you eat dinner and you go crazy on dinner.
You were in your intermittent fasting era.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah, Chad was kind of in a little bit of an intermittent fasting / carnivore diet phase. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of shadowed him.
You were his protege.
Yeah, protege.
Okay.
Although I would go over, okay, that's something important to note. And I texted you and talked to you about these fucking honeycomb. It wasn't crunchy. It was
Violet crumble.
Violet crumble ice cream, the fucking bar things.
Yeah.
Dude, we need honeycomb ice cream over here, and it needs to be involved with chocolate. That shit was so good. Also, I think we do caramel corn different over here than they do in Australia.
How so? Is theirs coated in caramel or no?
I'm trying to think what the difference was. It definitely tasted more honeycomby, which I think was the more burnt like caramel.
I was going to say,
or am I getting
Canada,
confused?
That's how we do our caramel corn. It's more burnt,
really?
And crunchy.
Okay.
It's not chewy. America does chewy caramel corn. At least where I'm from in Alberta, it's like almost burnt crunchy, which I prefer. And it's little single. It's like light on it. It's like it's not clumped together. Yours is like clumped together.
Yeah,
more chewy.
I don't know. I always picture there's our caramel corn is like Cracker Jack. Do you know what Cracker Jack is? Yeah. Like that's what I picture as caramel corn here.
That's burnt and crispy.
Not the same.
Not the same?
No, it's different.
It's more light here, huh? No, yeah, I think Canada and Australia do the same meme. It's more like malt, more like a more
I don't know, it feels refined.
Rich caramel.
Yeah. Okay, so food, a lot of different cool things, a lot of different cool foods. We're on a Zappo tear. Do you know what Zappos are?
The hard candies.
What do they have those? I was telling you about them.
No.
What?
How
do you know about Zappos?
I'm the same age as you. Zappos were a thing when I was growing up. They're like in little individual like packets. They're like hard candies, and they're fizzy in the middle or
fizzy
sour
in the middle? No.
Or sour.
No.
They're like little hard rounds.
Oh
and
no!
They come in each.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What the hell's a Zappo?
Okay, so Zappos, at least in Australia, are what are they? They're like just like a chewy. They're kind of like a high chew.
Okay, I don't know what.
So they're chewy and they're soft and flavorful, and I think they're pretty cheap. When I first
Googled it, it was shoes.
Oh yeah, in America, I feel like they're shoes. In Canada, they might be hard candies. In Australia, they're soft candies.
Oh, I've seen. Okay, That's okay. I was thinking of Zots.
Oh, Zots. Okay. Yeah.
Zots.
I've tried Zots, I think.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so Zappos is like a high chew.
Yes.
More tangy or less tangy?
I'd say more tangy.
Okay.
They get straight to the point. You don't have to chew them forever to figure it out.
I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we were eating a shit ton of those. There's, a member of our group, let's say, has a Zappos hookup. So they're getting Zappos all the time.
That's HTB for sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a Zappos hookup.
Anyway. What else? Oh, we went to a place that was like very like meat centric. And they have this piece of meat. I shouldn't have fucking ordered this shit. This piece of meat called the Thor's Hammer.
No.
Yes.
That can't be.
So
small.
picture a big fucking, yeah. It said that it serves 4 to 6 people. And we had 6 people, but 2 vegetarians that weren't going to be eaten. So I was like, oh, we could do this.
We got one on a carnivore diet. So
Yeah.
he should count for like 3.
Oh, no, Chad wasn't there.
Oh.
So, yeah. And then other people decided to order food on top of it.
Oh.
So it was basically me and Darcy that ordered the Thor's Hammer.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, you fucking pull you don't have to do this. Actually, there's no room on the table to fucking put the bone anywhere. But it's just like a little clump of meat left in the middle.
Oh, my
Not a
God.
little clump of meat, a large clump of meat. And it has like a fucking pool, a half pool of mac and cheese, and then a half pool of French fries.
What the heck?
Yeah, so it was a lot of food, and I wasted a lot of food.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
sad.
It is sad.
Fuck.
But it was good. I mean, it was worth it. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I mean, hey.
Yeah. So that was a good meal. We had a couple. Oh, another good place that we went to eat is a place in kind of the Fitzroy area in Melbourne called Hotel Jesus.
Yeah.
Or Hotel Jesus, however you want. I don't know how they say it.
If it's a Mexican restaurant, you'd assume Jesus, right?
I don't know if you would.
Because Jesus is a name. It's spelled like Jesus.
Yeah,
Right?
but at the same time, it's like
And like Hotel Jesus sounds better. Like it's like a alliteration.
yeah, it sounds better for sure. But with all the white people, like you're gonna call it Hotel Jesus. Like you
So
can't
does
fight
everybody
against
call
that.
it every
I called it Hotel Jesus.
Okay.
And I grew up in Southern California. I'm not gonna fucking call it Hotel Jesus. I'm like,
So there was no host or hostess at the opening that was like, "Welcome to Hotel Jesus.
welcome to Hotel Jesus.
Can I
Take
get
a
you a
seat."
bib?"
A bib, yeah, they would. They would give you a bib. No, I mean, I could have asked, but yeah, it was super good. So if you're in anyone who's watching, maybe you live there. Maybe you can go eat there.
Maybe you can tell us if it's pronounced Hotel Jesus or Hotel Jesus.
I don't know.
Hotel Jesus sounds
I think the reason I want to call it Hotel Jesus, and hear me out,
okay. I'm listening.
is the restaurant is very trendy looking.
Okay.
And I feel
Trendy
like,
people love Jesus.
well, and just saying hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Even saying hotel, let's put it that way. Hotel.
Yeah.
What goes with hotel?
Well, when you say it like that.
Jesus.
Well, when you say it like that.
Not Jesus.
Jesus goes way better with hotel than.
No.
Hotel Jesus sounds like it sounds good. Like that sounds like a good name.
I don't think, no. I think you'd say like Casa de Jesus or something like that.
That's not a hotel.
No, it's not.
That's
but
a house. The house of Jesus.
Well, maybe, okay, let's put it this way. What is the word for hotel in Spanish? And then I might agree.
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. But Jesus in general, when you say Jesus in Spanish, is Jesus, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
So if it's a Well, I guess maybe that could go against it, though.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
hearing what I'm
English
saying now.
first word. Okay. But if it's a Mexican restaurant.
I'm tweaking out on the cameras.
Okay, wait. You're from California.
Huh.
You should speak enough Spanish or have heard enough Spanish. What is hotel in Spanish?
I just said that.
I know, but you
Now I
asked
have to look
me,
it
a
up.
Canadian. I know French. I don't know Spanish. That's an American thing. We only know French.
Okay, I'm going to blow your mind right now.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to go to the wide, and I'm going to blow everyone's mind.
He's going to blow everyone.
Oh, man, they didn't make this.
Easy.
Hotel in español es hotel.
Yeah, I was going to say in
Es
French.
una palabra masculina.
Okay, so
What
then...
does that mean?
So, okay, wait. So, it could very well be
Hotel.
Spanish. The whole thing is Spanish. Hotel Jesus.
Hotel Jesus.
Instead of Hotel Jesus.
Yeah.
But maybe it was like clever because they're like, well, English speakers will...
Oh, okay. I figured out what my issue is. I figured it out.
Okay.
I always thought it was a little fucking weird for Giada De Laurentiis to say pasta ravioli. Parmigiano e Reggiano.
Do you think it's weird when I say basbousa?
Yes.
But...
Yes, it's
but
fucking
it's
weird.
Basbousa.
Well, you have the background.
Don't they have the background? Aren't they Italian?
Yes.
So...
Okay, no, let me correct myself. Let me think this through. This is going to take some thinking.
Okay.
Context dependent.
Okay.
If you're around a bunch of Arab people
Yeah.
who speak the language
And they say
or
basbousa.
are familiar
Yeah.
enough, basbousa, or however you say that. You could do that, okay? But, in the pronunciation, I think, applies to what is most commonly used where you're actually, like, what you're fucking...
It's hard because I can only apply it to Arabic. And like when I hear English-speaking people say, inshallah.
That's the way you pronounce it.
No, that's a totally different word. It sounds like you're saying enchilada.
For the Americans, that's how you pronounce it.
It's not. No, it's not though, because the letter. There's a like a break.
Yes, they're missing it, and
You can't say inshallah.
Hey,
inshallah.
let me just say, there are things that Americans are going to forever struggle with.
Right, I'm saying, but they're allowed to It's hard. I understand that the Arabic language does not lend to English very well, so I understand why people say inshallah, right? But hearing Arabic, if I heard an American or any English-speaking person say it properly, I'd be like, whoa, that's sick. It's like when you hear somebody say Muslim instead of Muslim. Like, you're like, why are you saying that?
It's a subtle difference.
It's a huge... But, so, if somebody is speaking Italian or, like, saying an Italian word and they're saying it correctly, the difference is, are they saying it correctly or are they just saying it with a weird Italian accent? If they actually are truly saying it correctly, then it's just correct, right?
It's correct. Yeah. I mean, you can say all of these things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I think the... correct, I think, is very subjective in this case. I think, like, if you are in Mexico or if you're in, I don't know, another Latin American country, it's probably Hotel Jesus, right?
Okay.
But when you're in a very Western place,
You're going to call it Hotel Jesus.
probably...
Hotel Jesus. Even though it's a Mexican establishment,
Even though it's a Mexican establishment.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's hard for me because
you're fighting an uphill battle that
just
you're
wanna
never
know-
going to win.
I want to know people are trying. I feel like if you're trying, then it's...
I think people try.
But if you're saying
I think
hotel...
when you get into the restaurant, 'cause certain things are like, all right, you go in Hotel Jesus. You look at Hotel Jesus menu.
Yeah.
All right? And you see Enchiladas.
Quesadillas.
No, I'm trying to think what they had. Al pastor. Like, there are other things that they can fucking challenge themselves on that are going to be a little bit more, that will lend to you saying it slightly more correctly.
Yeah.
You got another chance.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm out of my depth. I just picture Australians saying Hotel Jesus.
It's like
The group that I was with, I think they all called it Hotel Jesus. Actually, I don't think any of them fucking said anything. I was like, let's go to this Hotel Jesus. And they're like, oh, okay, sounds good.
they might have been like an American moment.
American moment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's interesting because I can only apply it to the other language that I'm aware of, which is Arabic. And if I heard an American with like the most American person just say inshallah, like even if they did that, even if they just tried to extend the A in a way, I'd be like, thank you.
Well, this is such a good learning opportunity for the people out there who don't know anything about saying inshallah, Allah. Inshallah.
Yeah, there you go. Inshallah.
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 Yeah.
So you're saying that's one word is insha?
It's a whole word, but in Arabic,
What's the difference between one word and a whole word?
It's a whole word. Inshallah is a whole word.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole word, but the aleph, which is the A, sometimes has a symbol above it that indicates that it's a double A.
Okay.
It's a double letter. So there's different symbols that can go over, under, know, that two.
Yeah.
The two, it symbolizes like, so it's inshallah. It's not inshallah, it's inshallah. So there's.
Is it always spelled that way, or like
that word?
Mostly
It's always spelled that way.
And the way people say it.
Yeah.
And use it.
Yeah. So if you say inshallah, it's not. That's not the word. So totally. It's like if somebody said, if you want to say boat, but you said but.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm wondering, like, what is like too much to ask for?
I'm not mad. I want to clarify, like, it is a lot. The Arabic language in general, there are many letters that are very difficult for English speakers to say. I was raised around Arabic, and there's still things that I can't, like the soft K, like like Quran. Quran. I have a hard time with the soft K because I was raised English speaking. So because of that, I don't think there's any Arabic speakers that would ever judge, and probably a lot of people for like in French, for example, who would judge someone for not being able to say the word correctly, but not trying, or the popular thing the thing that's become popular online lately is saying like Habibi and Inshallah, like these things as a meme. And if you're going to say it as a meme and then just butcher it, it's weird. Like I don't like that. But, you know.
Well, I was even thinking about like I don't know, there's a lot of things in the fucking throat in Arabic that seem very challenging.
Yeah, soft K is
pronounce.
in the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would think, like, the only thing that's coming to mind that would be, like, that challenging and, like, I don't know, in some cases feel very, what would be the word? Like, embarrassing, maybe, to, like, even attempt, would be, like, clicks from, like, African languages.
Yeah.
And shit like that. It's, like, it's very different.
Yeah.
From what you're used to. So
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, easy. I can just grab I could try a little Spanish umlaut or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
There's some letters literally, like my dad had me in Arabic school for so long, from when I was like 7 till 11, and I could not, there's like still some letters and pronunciations that I have a hard time with. So, I mean.
Well, we'll call it Hotel Jesus for the time being.
I mean, we could be wrong. The owner's
get...
probably like, yeah, it's Hotel Jesus.
It's hotel, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Come buy tacos.
Technically the same word. It's just, it's like in Arabic, I think it's Yusuf and Joseph.
Right.
Are the same.
Yeah.
just different.
Well, I guess it also is a little bit dependent as well on like how ubiquitous the word is. Like for some words, it might not matter at all. Like there's not going to be any passion for it, but everyone wants to lay ownership over like Jesus or Jesus or Allah.
Yeah.
Or there's another one, a really weird one.
You can't say the word. There's one, the Jewish word for God is like forbidden.
Yeshua?
No, the other one.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I think it's the other one.
But yeah, there's a lot of fucking random ones that I'm not even privy to.
Yeah.
Where was I going with this?
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, but there's like fucking, I don't know, there's like fucking 40 countries that have all agreed that like pineapple is just said pineapple.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And then there's one country that's like, no, that's, come on.
Usually fucking Germany or something. Yeah. I really like watching those videos where it's like different countries pronouncing the word and it's all like the same. It's like, or it sounds really nice. Yeah. It's like papillon. Butterfly.
Oh, right.
And then there's like Germany that's like, Germany.
Sorry, Germany.
Sorry, Germany. Your language is
But it's
nice.
True.
It's nice. It's strong sounding. I respect it.
Okay. So talk a little bit about flights. I don't have a timer going as well. I'm going to have to get that set up.
Shit. I don't even know how long
So
we've been going.
I'll look at it.
It's 5:42. I imagine we've been going for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. What else? Oh, I got some tattoos while I was in Australia.
True. Oh, nice.
Oh, wait. You just wait. You just wait.
My favorite is the frog, but I also like the Russian boy drinking alcohol.
Yeah, it's upside down, but it's there.
He was specifically Russian? That's what he told you?
Yeah. Okay. The tattoo artist, Yanar, he this piece of flash, he said that, on this side, there's a fucking, like, bottle that he's got, and it's a bottle of poison. And it's like Cyrillic writing. So, yeah, that's what that is. It's a bottle. He's happy with a little bottle of poison.
Yeah, he's living a happy life.
And then on this side, hard to see.
You're just showing your fucking jacked hamstrings.
Yeah. It's just a fucking skull guy. Also very sick.
He's flaming.
He's flaming.
He's flaming. Skull.
But yeah, it was good. I hadn't gotten a tattoo in...
And he was a fan.
A minute.
The fan of Cold Ones and your content. Mm-hmm. The guy who tattooed the frog and the... Yeah.
They're both out of Good Luck Tattoo, which is a very, very good shop. They have all sorts of very talented artists. They were doing... it looked like it was very popular at the time. All of that kind of like... what would you call it? Like a bio... sigil, tribal.
Oh, you're talking about
with like
cyber sigil.
A little bit, but more bio.
Oh, interesting.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's very fleshy and spiky.
Crazy.
Yeah. This guy was, who was also a fan, was getting a piece done on his knee. And it looked really sick and it was like a perfect place for one of these tattoos.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Kind of went around the knee like that. But like the dude was... It saw like a long time on it. I was like, damn, like, you know.
Taylor,
because it was all fine line, kind of slowly. It's crazy how methodical people can be with it. And I think he may have been there for 8 hours.
My friend Taylor, she got her hand done, and she was there for 6 hours getting her hand done.
Oh.
Because you fill it in. It's all black. You got to fill it in and... Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's a lot. I'm scared to get my hands done. Ian's considering getting his skull tattooed.
I completely forgot.
My God.
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah. That's probably...
I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I'm fucking bald now.
Yeah, he shaved his head.
Here we go. Let's go to this cam. Okay.
He's bald.
I'm shaved. Sorry.
Sorry.
And you're welcome.
No, it's mostly
I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
There were so many people that were like, please don't let him come back bald. And I was like, I cannot control that at all.
Oh, come back like from Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't do this in Australia.
Yeah, he came back with hair. He just decided the day after that he didn't want it anymore.
True.
That's how Ian works.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just ready for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like, I don't know, it was fucking getting a little annoying.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Hair is just a lot to deal with, you know? If you've ever had short hair, buzzed hair, you know, as ugly as it might be at times, you'll get out of the shower, you'll go into the shower, you'll fucking dry off in a second. You'll walk outside and you'll be like, oh, I could feel the hot sun on my precious skullet.
Yeah, I miss having a shaved head. I actually hate my hair right now. I fucking hate the length that it's at right now. This is like so not like fun for me at all. No, you don't.
I do.
You fucking he's lying. Or when we were at the gym, he was like, you're in your cocoon right now. And he was like, you know, it's fine, but it would look better long. That's what you said.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting exposed. But
I tried to like, no, it looks really fucking bad right now.
You're pulling it off, though. You're pulling it off.
I don't know. It's just an ugly length. But, I mean, you got to push through and you got to get to the other the other side.
It takes time.
But I want to shave it off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Also, I'm going to fucking... On this side, on one of the sides of my head, I want to get fucking tattooed.
Yeah.
I want to get a big web.
He wants to get face tattoos.
Or something like that.
He said to me, he was like, I want to get face tattoos. I was like, please fucking do it because everybody thinks I'm leading the charge. I'm not leading the charge of shit.
I should get a fucking forehead tattoo.
Yeah, he's the one who wants all the fucking shit all over his face and on his neck and on his... What do you think you would get first if you could right now without any pain or anything?
Oh, no
what
pain.
would you get?
Oh, interesting. I think I'd go neck before I'd go head or...
Center or side?
Oof. That's tough. I think side.
Yeah.
I think side makes the most sense.
Yeah.
But I do like right here. It's very fucking... This is like... If you get a tattoo right here, this is going to be like your second face.
Yeah, it's your second face.
It feels like, where it's like, yep, that is going to be the second thing people see. Maybe the first.
Maybe the first sometimes. It depends what you get. You have to know your face and what will... He also wants like a hairline tattoo.
Add
would
to
you
the
get...
hairline.
Make your forehead
Bring my
smaller?
hairline in a little bit.
You should make your forehead smaller.
Yeah. That would work. I think that would work.
Yeah.
From far away.
Yeah. Do you want like a cheek tattoo or do you want...
No, hell no.
So you don't want anything on like here or like, do you want anything here?
I don't think so.
Here?
I think the stuff that affects your anatomy a little too much, specifically the face. The face is just so like, I don't know, like, to be honest, none of it's wrong.
No.
It's
just not for you.
For me, I think it would be very distracting for me.
Yeah. Austin, the guy who did my back, is getting wild with it.
Yeah.
He's one of the things that he's offering on his site right now is just a spider web. The circle starts here and then it webs out on the face.
That's insane.
Like Austin's just going.
Yeah.
He's like,
it looks very cool
it's
though.
Cool, but it's like full sending it. I'm like, damn, Austin.
Yeah.
I want to know who gets it.
Yeah.
I hope somebody does get it because I would love. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're the you want hairline, skull, neck, not anything in the face.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I could picture like maybe something like, what would you call it? Like, I've seen like teardrop crosses, all sorts of that kind of shit around.
Do you want to hear the saddest thing about the teardrop thing? So you know how there was like lore? Everybody was talking about how like
killed someone.
you killed someone.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite. You get that tattoo when you've cried because you've lost someone, and you're admitting that you cried, basically, as a man.
Well, that's not even if that's what it was originally. It's now like not.
No, I'm just saying though
feasible.
that like that's the lore, the actual like lore behind it.
Yeah.
So it's really sad that people like looked at
And took that.
as like you killed someone in prison when it's actually like they it's a mourning tattoo. You've lost someone. Like that's sad,
That is sad.
but you know.
It's also sick as fuck
Yeah,
as
it goes
well.
hard.
Like if you look at it, without any of the attached fucking ideology or meaning behind it, potential meaning behind it, it's like, yeah, like that's like, I don't know. That's sick. Our fucking Rottweiler's going.
Yeah.
He's losing the plot.
Our Rottweiler's losing it right now. I like the rose, like a single stem rose.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably just fuck up our whole faces and necks at some point.
Give it a couple years.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a few more notes.
Okay.
Beautiful notes.
We'll probably have to wrap it up.
Yeah, but if you want more, we're going to have to record
The bog tomorrow, probably.
yeah, probably tomorrow. So that usually comes out on Wednesday, I think. So
Yeah.
If you want more context for what I've been up to, what we've been up to.
Yeah, we'll elaborate more on the bog, which is on the Patreon. Sorry, we've been so stressed trying to. Sorry, I just burped. Trying to like acclimate Ian back and like Merlin and get his needs met and do everything we need to do.
I also recorded some videos in Australia.
Yes.
Obviously went on Cold Ones. That was fun. We recorded like a kind of a short podcast thing over there as well. All very like pretty chill and easy. It wasn't like the fucking old days where it was like fucking nightmare figuring out when and what we were going to film.
Yeah.
I recorded a couple of videos. One isn't as like fleshed out. I'm probably gonna make it more of like a fun little narrative thing. And the other one was just me goofing off with Chad and Max. So that'll go up probably on my channel sometime over this month.
Yeah.
But yeah, very easy overall. Had a good time. Yeah.
We almost got a couch so we could cuddle.
Yeah, but we thought that would be cringe.
I was trying to like make contact with you, and you fucking sat there like,
Oh yeah. Oh.
oh.
But yeah, the couch, I don't know, ended up like not really working out. We are in such a small room here. I really wanted to be able to do more with the background, but this is as far away from the wall as we could possibly be, which is
We are.
sad.
Yeah.
But I think for the future, this could be a good, I don't know, we're figuring things out. This could be an area where
There's a screen.
where there's a screen and we watch football. I don't know.
Let us know if you like this.
Yeah. There's a lot of changes that could be made.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. It's nice because this is
Our home.
our home and there's a lot of easy changes to make and it'll be more comfortable, more epic. Oh, also, just out of curiosity, because I actually haven't seen what any of this shit looks like with recorded footage. I'm just trying to look at it live. This is bright as fuck.
Whoa.
This is just some
I think that looks maybe, I don't know. I can't tell if it looks
Philips
better.
Hue shit. I think this is closer to where it was.
More like sensual, like we're
is-
swingers and we're trying to invite people into our lair.
This is our yellow swinger
Ew.
layer.
No, that's not swinger, babe. That's like, I
Um,
don't even know what that is.
I shouldn't jokingly say this is our swinger layer.
We'll take it seriously.
Yeah. This is
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey, if you want to swing, more power to you.
Yeah, swing to your heart's desire.
What the hell? Oh, there we go. Why isn't this?
Sorry, if you're just listening to the audio, Ian's like fucking with the lighting.
Yeah, I'm being very stupid right now. Oh, here we go. It's a freaking rave.
Okay, now this is the swinger layer.
This is the swinger layer.
When me, Max, Kat, and Ian went on vacation once,
oh my god,
we were in this villa, and it was like definitely a swinger villa.
Yeah, we were in this place in Hawaii, and it fucking just was so confusing because we kept seeing like little signs.
Yeah.
Like,
There were too many signs, and people were lingering in the hot tub a little too long, and like, I don't know, there was a lot of free alcohol.
Yeah.
In places where maybe there shouldn't be free alcohol.
Yeah,
like
I'm trying to think what else there was that I don't know. Usually it is just kind of a vibe,
it's
right?
A vibe.
Where it's just like, oh.
You just have to ask the right question.
Yeah. And some people are a little sexy when they're talking to you and shit.
Sexy. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, everyone's flirting?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a constant little flirt parade.
Yeah, everyone's a fire sign at the swinger. At the
Is that a fire sign trait? Is it being flirty?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Libras are also supposed to be super flirty as well. So not just fire signs, but fire signs like they love.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little extra. But Libras are the flirty ones. Yeah. So you're not very flirty, but you do like making people happy.
Yeah. I could flirt if I don't know if I took a flirting class or something.
Took a flirting
I need some sort of flirting class.
I don't even know what your flirting would look like. Have you? Because I don't think we really ever flirted.
No.
What do you try to flirt? I don't even have you.
Oh, here.
Wait. Okay. So one time you said that you talked to a girl at a bus stop. What did you flirt with her, or did you just say, "Hey, I like your groceries"?
Yeah, I mean, I just fucking was talking. Here, let me switch. I was just talking.
Okay, wait. So what would flirting
look like
for you?
Oh, just I mean,
just talking.
It wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I hope something is conveyed here.
So you're not a true Libra then?
No.
You don't flirt at all?
No.
Would you, if you...
I think I would have had a much easier time in fucking middle school, high school, if I, like, understood
knew how to flirt.
The flirting language. Yeah.
If you could flirt, if you knew that language, would you have flirted a lot? If you had the tool. Okay.
Oh,
so it wasn't. Yeah. I couldn't flirt either.
Yeah.
If it obviously we got together because both of us don't flirt.
Incapable of flirting.
I'm incapable of flirting. My attempt at flirting is hitting people. Right? And being annoying.
I guess for me, I always thought, oh, that is true. That is what you do. Some Helga shit.
Yeah.
I guess I always thought flirting was like too obvious. Which is why I think I would be like, oh, I just need to have a normal conversation or more normal.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know,
Did you ever go to a bar or like try to pick up women at a bar? Was that ever a thing that you ever?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just at school and stuff, where it's just like, you know, how do I give more indication that I like this person? And it was almost just always like, nothing.
In university, the relationship that you had, was there flirting there, or was it the same with me and you, where it was like just a conversation?
She was a lot more like
outward.
She was more outward. She was more flirty.
Okay, so she flirted with you.
Yeah, that's why I should have flirted more. I think that would have been a good part of my journey.
Yeah.
In learning the flirting language.
Yeah. Was it like a class that you had with her and you sat beside her and she was like, nice.
Hi, nice glasses.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
No.
I feel like that is like a common icebreaker.
Yeah.
I like your glasses.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that. It was just like, I don't know, just like general more attention than normal.
You like to be chased.
Yeah.
That's just who you are, I think. You like to be wanted. And I like to chase, which is why we're together.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for chasing me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You're pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I don't like to be chased by uggos. I only like to be chased by the most beautiful.
Is that your flirting? Are you flirting?
That's my flirting. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
We should, I hope that you're never widowed.
What? What does that mean?
Because you're flirting. How would you flirt?
How would I? Well, I mean, that might be a good excuse if I get widowed to learn how to flirt. I might.
That's a good excuse. Yeah, true.
They have all sorts of classes. Like my fucking grandfather thought I was resmarted as a kid.
Wait, stop. Yeah.
He thought I was resmarted, so he put me in like a manners class when I was young, and it's so fucking stupid, dude. Like, I went there with like my cousin, and they just put out like some fucking like plastic forks and knives and shit, and
that's
you learn
etiquette.
I know.
Not flirting.
No, but that's what I'm
You're
saying is they have
if they
classes
have that,
for the dumbest shit.
No, yeah, that's true. You probably
Teach
could go
people
to.
how to flirt.
Would you go to flirting class?
I would go to a flirting class.
You've been married to me for long enough that I feel like you would just know how to flirt with women. Because.
Nah, you make it easy to not flirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Well, praying that you don't get widowed.
Praying for your downfall.
praying
for my own downfall.
Yeah, no, I'm praying that you don't get widowed. Well, maybe I'm praying for you to get widowed so you can get some practice in.
Nice.
So you can know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
You would probably just have women chase you again, I think, probably. You probably just like go to a bar and sit there and wait for someone to come up and be like, hey, I like your
No, I think it has to be
mustache.
the right environment.
Yeah.
To enable something like that.
Yeah.
I actually don't feel, for whatever reason, like a bar is a very flirty environment. I don't know why. I
Because
think
it's loud.
Yeah.
And like you like to, your flirting and your like intimacy is almost all conversational.
Mm-hmm.
So like a bar is not going to lend to that. You're not
That's
really like
true.
going to like dance
Right.
to seduce someone.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's not your.
All that shit sounds so corny in my visualizer brain.
I could see you. Okay, this is what I think you would do if you were widowed. Escape rooms. You would be like the one
the
extra.
fuck?
That's
What are you
do.
talking about?
You would be the like, because you know how like teams they'll come in, they'll be like, oh, there's only 5 of you, but you need 6 to complete it, and there's like this extra tag along. Like sometimes they'll do that. They'll like add a person on. So you just go to the escape room. You'd be like, oh, I'm just a guy that likes to do escape rooms.
I mean, like a wedding crasher, but I do it for escape rooms.
I think
That
you
sounds
would-
like the most insane plot for a film.
I think you could meet the second love of your life at an escape room. I think
Wow.
that's where that's
serial killer shit.
no, it's not. You like
That's literally.
it's a hobby. It's a hobby.
No.
Yes, you could.
No, I don't think you could. I don't think you. I'm thinking about that. And I'm like, man, that's a fucking like the backstory to am I the asshole or like
I
fucking
met my
two X chromosomes or whatever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
on Reddit.
yeah.
Where they're telling some insane story about how their husband fucking
Yeah.
killed their dog, and then the detail at the beginning is like, oh, I met my husband at an escape room.
Yeah.
He was the tag along with my group of friends,
Yeah.
and he just was waiting there
No, yeah, you're right.
silently.
You're right.
In the waiting room.
I just had a realization. Is 2X chromosomes turfy? That sounds kind of turfy, I think. Is that a turf?
Oh, interesting.
Is that a turf?
I don't know. I always just heard like I always thought it was like a super just pro woman.
I know, but now I'm starting to think about it, and I'm
Yeah.
starting to think I think it might be a turf.
It might also just be. It might predate something like that, where it's a little bit more like a.
It could be.
Let's be cautious about. Or let's make it a little bit more discreet. Tongue-in-cheek, discreet of what we're talking about, because people will, women will be the target of a lot of harassment. So if you say, the pro-women subreddit, they're going to be like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, that's true. Let us know down below.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm done talking about you being a widower. We should probably go feed Merlin.
Well, let me look at the time. You entertain them.
Okay.
I'm going to cut to the wide cam so y'all can see me stretch my legs.
And you guys are probably wondering, well, what the heck? You guys talked about Ian being a widower. What about if Anisa became a widower? And the answer is, if I became a widower, I would just be I would just farm like a little garden until I died. I'd get off the internet and I'd farm a little garden.
We got another 15 minutes.
Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about what my garden was like. Just kidding. What the heck? I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I think I actually think that you not talking very much and just kind of like existing works for you. I think there's a lot of women that would just want you.
Okay.
I don't think you have to flirt. Maybe that you just don't have to flirt.
That seems unfair to me.
No, but it's the truth. Like, okay, so for example, at the old gym that we went to, there was this woman who really liked Ian, and the woman who asked if you had SpongeBob's house on your leg.
Oh, come on.
She
okay.
Did. She liked you.
She liked everyone, though.
Right, but she liked you, and you didn't have to say anything. She came up to you and was like, "Is that SpongeBob's house on your leg?" Which I think she was trying to like.
I think
get an in.
She saw me with another person, another woman.
She liked talking to all the men in the.
I think. Yeah, she liked talking to all the men.
Yeah, but she really went out of her. I'm saying.
No, I don't think she went out of her way. I think that she was a problem.
A problem.
Yeah, had serious problems.
She had a chihuahua that she would bring in off the leash and just let it run around.
Yeah,
licking on everyone.
I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, it's not. Sometimes when you let people come to you, you're letting a problem come into your life. yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah, quick.
It was pointing to me. Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
No, but yeah, no, it's true. Yeah.
Okay. Now, a lot of topics, a lot more to get through. This is kind of a random one, but I feel like it relates to what we were watching last night. So when I was in Australia, I was like, it would be sick to move here for a variety of reasons. I don't know. I just like the culture. It's a very cool place. Have friends there. Wouldn't be missing too much other than like family.
Yeah.
And just the struggle of, I think, bringing pets over and stuff.
Yep.
It's not like an easy journey. That is like literally one of the furthest like parts of the globe that you can travel to.
Plus quarantine.
Yeah, it's a lot. But I will say, if you're American, look at the dollar in the U.S. compared to Australia right now, and Canada for that matter. And just think of it as, I mean, it's such a fucking good buff.
Yeah, it's a massive buff.
It's such a crazy buff.
Right now, as we're recording this, it's 66 cents to the dollar.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I think if it is a
just
similar
on me.
Oh, thank you, babe.
Yeah, sorry.
I think if it's a similar enough country to your own, like it doesn't feel too abusive, I guess. It's just like, oh yeah, a little buff. Kind of like moving states or whatever. It's like, oh, let's go to a state that has like lower income tax or something.
You're helping
like that.
the economy at that point.
Yeah. But the reason I bring this up is because last night we were watching House Hunters International.
God, yeah.
And on House Hunters International, there was a guy from Sweden. Yeah. Well, a family from Sweden.
Yeah, and their 2 kids.
And bro is just said, I'm moving to Thailand and I'm buying a hotel in Thailand.
Yeah, for $200,000.
Only $200,000. It was
insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
And it just kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like thinking like, oh shit, like you have so much, like you're a big fish in a little pond type.
Well, yeah, it's a ton of fucking freedom. Like, I think what really bothered me about it is like they had like 2 kids that were like 9, 2 little girls, and you're gonna put them in a hotel setting where people are just.
I think they were even younger than that.
Yeah, they were. Oh, they might have been even younger, like 5-ish. But like because they wanted to live on the property, like live in the hotel, in the living quarters, and they were talking about it like, oh, our little girls can swim at the pool, and like maybe I'm a little paranoid, but like, why are you letting your young children swim in a place where people are coming and going constantly that you are not vetting at all? Like, that is terrifying to me. Like, that is the worst place.
It is super creepy, especially when you have zero fucking experience. They, like, you know, self-admitted. They were like, yeah, we don't know the language. We don't know the fucking culture. This is our first time visiting.
Yeah, it was their first time visiting. Also, Thailand has a huge sex tourism issue. So you just have a bunch of like random
people flying
from
flying
all
out,
around the country or all around the world, and you're gonna have like I don't know. They have a massive problem there with sex tourism. So it's just like a weird. There's even hotels that are dedicated to that.
Wow.
One of them got in trouble recently, and like Expedia and stuff had to take them off because it was like people were actually. It was well known. You go to those hotels because sex workers and young underage sex workers frequented the rooms.
Yeah.
So like it's a major issue there. So it's just kind of weird. But then on top of that, it's like you're just, I don't know. Yeah. It's bad vibes.
You're coming in with just so much fucking money and advantage. It's crazy. Like
he also said like, oh, we can at the restaurant we can put on the game at night, and it's like the game.
Yeah, what game?
The game, Muay Thai game? What game are you playing?
Yeah. Oh, that was also another thing that he did constantly. Every time he would enter like a new area and he wanted something to say about it, he would say, oh, a
Thai-style kitchen.
Thai-style kitchen. And they went into like a bungalow and he's like, oh, a classic Thai bungalow. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Classic Thai bungalow?
We got to start taking that like, you know, those filler words for...
Classic Canadian... living room.
Yeah. Classic Pacific Northwest basement.
Wow. That is a classic Melbourne bridge. Beautiful.
Classic Melbourne bottom feeder. Classic.
Yeah, no, it was a weird vibe. A lot of the international ones are fine. That one really bothered me.
Super weird. Yeah. You're buying a hotel. Yeah. It's so extra. It's like, yes, technically you're allowed to do that, valid. You know, you can make arguments for fucking
small children,
giving people jobs and shit like that. Sure.
I just feel like small children living in a hotel should never, ever, 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 ever happen. Like ever.
I don't know. I feel like it could be done responsibly. You have to do it. You know, you have to know what you're doing.
Do you think so? I feel like having your kids be in an area where people are coming through that you don't know at all and are like in the hallways with your kids, in the pool with your kids, like, because they talked about how like they want their kids to like swim and like do all these things. Like you can't watch them all the time.
Right.
You have a bunch of random people coming in and out of your hotel. I don't know. And also... rooms right there for things to happen. It's not like they don't even have to take them off site.
Yeah.
It's just not, I don't know. I'm probably very paranoid, but I would never.
I guess you have a point. I was trying to think like, okay, what makes that really a problem? And I think your point of like, these are people who are not part of your community.
No.
They are just randoms.
Yeah.
And I think like an endless supply of randoms is just asking for
rolling
trouble.
the dice constantly in an area where there's rooms
Yeah.
freely available at any time.
Right. It's just like you're right. It is dangerous,
Like,
and it's
I
not
would
really a place
never-
for a kid.
No.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Yeah. It made me super uncomfortable.
So yeah, the
but-
kid thing, that wasn't really on my radar. Yeah, for me it was just how insane it is that, like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. Like, you know, you're living here in America. People are like scraping as much together as they can to get like a fucking down payment on a house.
Yeah.
But if you just like decide to go
To Thailand.
or wherever, plenty of other countries where I guess their dollar's weak. You can fucking.
I was watching.
Do the things that you can't do here.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, like, I was watching a food reviewer in the Philippines who like couldn't even spend $10 on like street food.
Yeah.
Like, was buying endless street food. It was like 20. I think they use pesos. Like 20 pesos, 30 pesos. Like, could not. It's like 20 cents American. Couldn't like make a dent, and it's like crazy to think that.
What do you mean couldn't make a dent?
In like in a $100 budget, he has like $100 budget,
Oh,
so he
right,
goes to
right.
like different places and sees if he can spend $100
I think
on
I've
street
seen his
food.
videos.
Yeah, and couldn't like even get to $10.
Right. Wow.
So, I mean, even Lebanon, right? Lebanon. He went to Lebanon, and it's like you couldn't even like. PETA was basically free because the dollar is so weak there. So, I mean, it sucks because it's kind of like, you know, it helps. Tourism helps with the economy. It's not like it doesn't help, but it's just like, I don't know, it's sad, feels bad, but
yeah, everything could be better.
But yeah, tourism always helps. So, it is what it is.
All right, guys, I have absolutely fucked up this episode with this switcher. I'm sorry. I need to reprogram it and make it a little bit more intuitive.
Yeah.
I kept getting fucked up because these buttons are like reversed. They're meant to be like for Dane's position at the computer looking at us.
Yeah.
So everything is like reversed for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, just not fucking ideal, but we muscled through it.
There's an episode, at least.
We did it
because we could have skipped it,
we
and we
could have
didn't.
skipped it, and we didn't.
And I think that's important. Why are you saying everything I'm saying?
Why are you saying everything I'm saying?
Why are you copying me?
That's good. Tell us what sketch that's from.
Oh, Vanellope and Wreck-It Ralph.
Vanellope?
Vanellope.
What the fuck is Vanellope?
Her name's Vanellope.
I've never heard of that. That's a cool name, though.
That's her name. She's got like dark hair, and she's the little cute. She's got candies in her hair.
You may as well be speaking German to me.
Yeah, Vanellope and Wreck-It Ralph.
If you want to hear more from our mouths, check out the bog. It'll be the same environment. I don't think I'll have time to have anything fixed.
No.
But maybe. Who knows?
We'll see.
We are on Spotify.
Yep.
And we are on all the other podcast things. That will not be a regular occurrence, so make note.
Make note.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Hasta
La vista.